Hey everybody, happy Monday. Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here with a little Monday morning motivation. Pardon me while I try to adjust my phone. If it stays upright this morning, it will be a miracle of God. All right, I think we got it. Nobody breathe. Happy Monday again. For those of you who don't know me, Lois East, I own an online creative company called Ellie Grace's Attic, and normally we are on here doing something crafty. I will be back later this week with something crafty. We're going to do a fall cutting board. It may or may not involve pumpkins, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. But on Monday mornings, I also love to share devotion. Just a word of encouragement from the Lord. I love Jesus. I love His word, His truth, and I want to share that with you. So if you're like me, Mondays sometimes are hard. It's cold here this morning in North Alabama. I actually turned on my heater for the first time. I am not on my back deck because I don't like to be cold, even though I love the fall. And I love Thanksgiving, I love Christmas and the season, but your girl does not like to be cold. So we are live from the comfort of my bedroom, under the covers still. And I'm just going to share a short encouraging word with you this morning. And this actually reminded me of being under the blankets. It was funny. Taste for Yourself is the title of today's devotion, and it focuses on Psalm 34:8, where the Lord tells us to taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him. Amen. And the story goes, a friend posted a crock pot recipe. Crock pot, can I get a yes and an amen for the crock pot? Posted a crock pot recipe on her Facebook page. The meal looked so good, so I downloaded the recipe, intending to use it one day. Soon, another friend was looking for similar meals, so I emailed her the recipe. She forwarded it to several friends who passed it on as well. Later, I learned that the recipe had been forwarded far and wide, though no one, not even the friend who posted it originally, had actually made the dish. We recommended it without having tasted it. On occasion, we do something similar in matters of faith. While our motives to build others up according to their needs are good and biblical, it's often easier to tell others stories about trusting God than it is to exercise faith in Him ourselves. God doesn't want me to just talk about Him. He wants me to experience Him. Amen. Today, may we taste for ourselves and see that the Lord is good. Amen. So here I am snuggled under the covers. And when I read, blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him, right? Refuge is just a safe place, right? A shelter. And man, there's nothing I love more in the cold weather than to just snuggle, stay in the safety of the warm home, right? Under the covers, under a blanket on the couch, snuggling with your people or your puppy. And that's what it reminded me of, a refuge in the Lord, right? He doesn't just want me to talk about Him, but to truly snuggle with Him and experience Him, get close to Him, right? Not just recite His word or tell others His word, but to dig into His word for myself and apply it to my life and to my heart. Let it take root in my heart. And so, He wants that personal relationship with you so that you could experience in Him each step of your day, right? Day in and day out. So don't just share Him. Don't just talk about Him. Lean in, read your word, pray, serve others, right? Listen to some worship music, and just lean into the Lord. Snuggle with Him on the couch under a good fuzzy blanket wherever you are. Just have have some time with him today. Taste and see that he is good. So I hope this encourages your heart, friends, as it did mine. I'm going to snuggle with him just a little bit longer and read some more. And then I'm going to start this day. Got lots of projects in the hopper this week, and we are going to get to that fall cutting board. You're going to love this because it is a Dollar Tree upcycle. So it's going to be on the inexpensive side, which you know I love me some DIY budget-friendly home decor. So stay tuned for that. Have a happy and a blessed Monday. Mwah.